Just tell everybody to find us again.
Tell them to go back and find us again, please.
This is going to screw everything up.
Sorry. Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, good. All right, thanks. Bye.
What is that?
He's messaging it, putting it in the chat now. He just got a notification that it was going live, so. Shelly says, reboot.
Crazy. All right, people are moving back over.
There we go. Sorry, guys.
We'll wait a few seconds, let everybody come back in.
I wish you all could talk.
No, I don't.
Well, then I guess it would be like a Zoom call, but then I don't have to try to read. Keep up. I'm afraid I'm going to miss somebody.
We're getting some people back in now.
So can you go in and delete that video that it created of us going, oh, hi. Whoop.
I'm not touching anything right now.
No, I mean later on
Yes,
YouTube.
I can delete it. But we'll wait a few more seconds, let everybody move back in on the right side.
You know what? I just found tonight. So you got added to the laptop. Thank you there.
Mm.
Yeah.
She said, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh, here's my Doughboy sticker. But I just got that laptop, so I had to put new stickers.
All right, Derek, we had a lot more than that on the other one. I don't know if you can still talk to anybody over there or not and let them know that we're over here.
All these people he was telling. That's
I know,
how
but we had more. There's coming back. They're coming in now. We had a little bit of technical difficulties. I don't know if you guys saw it a few minutes ago. For some reason, I had Lisa's computer up. Everything was going great. I hit go live and it was just spinning. And then I was able to pull it up on my computer.
When he said, hey, and y'all were here, it was on this computer. And when I shut mine, it turned the whole other thing off. So
we're trying to start it all over again. So anyway, Happy New Year, guys. 2024. This is the first live of the year. Yeah. First one so far, 2024. So,
well, what go around in circles?
It said going live on my side. It says going live, and it goes in circles and circles and circles and circles. So,
what's funny is when it came up, usually before we go live, like we can see ourselves, so we can make sure we're like in the screen or whatever. And we have been ready for a good 35, 40 minutes. We've had 2 phone calls and been talking on the phone. And he looked up and he's like, yeah, I can't tell if we're on there because my computer has like a kickstand on it. So it can get you up higher. So we're not like looking down. And he said, we can't tell if we're in the shot. And I said, well, why not? We usually can. And that was at like 1 minute till.
Oh, well. So today is Wind Down Wednesday. So it's time to wind it down a little bit with our favorite wine of the night. From Sutler's, not Sutler's. Why do you always let me say Sutler's Post?
I can't control your mouth.
All right, help me out. Who is it?
Who agrees? Can't nobody control that. They all know.
Sumner's Crest Winery. So you got
Sumner.
So you guys are
Sumner.
You're too close to Sutler's Post.
And I think Sutler's is Sutler, but you always put S's on it.
Okay, but everybody knows who we are. Everybody knows Tiffany now. We've kind of boasted up Tiffany enough. Everybody knows her. She's a Harvest Host if you want to go to the Harvest Host. But as you can...
If we were drinking wine tonight.
Sumner Winery
This
Crest.
is what we would be drinking. But
it's closed today.
We've been working really hard on our New Year's resolution to get our weight in check.
Water.
And coffee. Those are our drinks tonight.
So but sorry, Tiffany.
Still want to put a plug in for Tiffany.
We're not drinking wine tonight. So you had thought we were drinking the way that the live went off already and we messed everything up. But anyway,
no alcohol involved. We could get just like this without any.
Our New Year's resolution is to lose weight because we have blown up.
And be more active. We've gotten lots of steps. Yes. So we talked in the last live. Thanks, Cruising with the Colemans. They said, congrats on 10K.
Oh,
because we made 10K.
I wasn't going there yet, but
they put it out there.
So we'll skip that. Because of you guys, we have finally hit 10,000 subs on YouTube. So we do appreciate everybody. We do appreciate you watching. I know we haven't put many videos out, but we have a lot of things with the crawl and the care of the crawls and the camp outs.
He's got videos. Kind of you got a video this week.
We do have a video. We're going to start. I think we're going to start putting them out on Thursdays now. To change that up a little bit. But it's just been so busy with all the other stuff. It's been hard for us to get out there and shoot content and make content. And we're going to start getting them better.
That's
but
an excuse.
so
We're
we
gonna
hit
do
10,
better.
we hit 10,000. We appreciate every one of you guys, because if it wasn't for you guys, we couldn't have been where we are. So thank you.
But backstep, because we did talk in our last live about Autumn actually found this app called Better Me or Better With Me or something. I don't even know the name of it. I just know what the picture is. So it was going to be me, Jimmy, Derek, and Autumn. And it's just this little like weight loss thing. It really just, nobody else can see what you weigh. Nobody else can see any of your business. But like everybody can see your steps, and you track your steps for the day, and you can turn activities into steps. And it's just a way really to encourage one another. And
after that live,
after that
2
live,
weeks ago,
I think we have 9 people.
People started getting
now.
on and getting on and getting on. And I'm going to tell you what,
which is fun because
it's kind of gotten a little bit competitive. So we check now. And of course, I don't know if you guys know Derek, but he gets up like at 3 a.m. and starts walking.
Derek should be this big around. I'm just going to put that out there because my man puts in steps.
So at 7 a.m. when we get up, he's already made his 1.5 miles, 2 miles. It's like,
it's ridiculous.
I look at it and I turn it off and said, "You want to go back to bed? We'll do this later." So,
but what I do think what it has done is we used to would sit in here and work all day, which that is what it is. We have to get work done. And we would say, we really should go out and at least take a walk around the campground. And, you know, some campgrounds, that means 2 or 3 laps. Some, like the one we're at now, 1 lap up and down every street in here would be quite the feat. But then we don't do it. But when it's, oh, well, the day is going to be over and we're going to be the only losers that haven't taken a single step. It's like, all right, we're going to put our coats on because it's freezing in Florida and we're going to go for a walk. So, I don't know. We're only a weekend. Everybody's doing really good. I think we're all encouraging one another, which is awesome.
Lisa has lost 10 pounds in 1 week.
You're not supposed to tell amounts.
10 pounds in 1 week. So I'm proud of that. So,
well, it's first week. So like first week's always like a jump rate. Of course, I also weigh more than I ever have in my entire life.
I don't think she had both her feet on the scale.
Whatever. I got on the scale 2 or 3 times to make sure it was right because I didn't think it was
10 pounds.
But yeah.
So yay for that.
We've been working hard.
So we've been doing our keto. We've been trying to stay on that, trying to do better eating earlier. 4 o'clock, we eat dinner, 4 or 5. Yeah. And it's given us a ton more energy already. And it's only been a week and a half. So thank you, Autumn and Derek, for getting this thing up and going. It's helped us a little bit already. So let me know in your comment in the chat or in the comments, anything. Have you guys had a
what is your New Year's resolution?
New Year's resolution? Did you guys start one?
To camp more and work less? Because that's a great one.
Yeah. So what are you guys trying to do this year? Let us know. Is it losing weight, camping more, buying a new camper? Anybody thinking about buying a new camper?
So with that being said, Tampa's next week. Like the Tampa show is next week. So if there's any of y'all, if there's any of y'all that have something you want us to look at while we're there, be it an RV, a floor plan, or just like a product or something you're interested in, we are happy to do that and report back. Just email is probably the best way.
Hold on, I got some people hitting me up now because I guess they're on the other one. So
okay, so I'll just keep chatting.
She can do that
because I can do that. So if there's anything you want to see at Tampa, whether it's an RV, a floor plan, it doesn't have to be a Keystone. Whatever it is, if there's something you want us to check out, because maybe I know we had some people that were going to be there and now they're not, and we're checking out some stuff for them. So if you're too far away and you won't be there, but you're interested in anything there, just let us know. If we can find it, we will check it out for you and tell you whatever it is you're wanting to know.
Who's coming to Tampa? Anybody coming to Tampa? I don't know if you guys watch the weather, but it's not looking the greatest. It looks like a lot of rain. It looks
like a rainy mess.
So, but we have a lot of inside stuff that we can do. So if you're coming to Tampa, let us know, because we would love to meet up with you, see you, talk to you guys, especially some of the ones that we haven't really never met on here.
Yeah, I know Shelly wants to get back on the road. That's her resolution. Shelly's got some RV problems right now. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to jinx you. So thanks, Brian. He says the interview with Enjoy the Journey was very nice. It was a very long video. And yeah, we did it a year ago. I said, Tom should have waited till next week and people would think he was really efficient and he had gotten it done that fast. But a lot does go into editing, and he does a lot of long form videos, which takes a lot longer. And then, he gets into it, and then you would have to like say, hey guys, can you send me a picture of this, or, whatever. So anyway,
Are you
But
skipping
thanks
some
for
stuff there?
watching. I'm not.
Yeah, sure. Because somebody said, "What app are you using?" and stuff like that. So
Wine's not on my diet. Me neither.
yeah, because we have to have the sweet wine. So being keto, we can't have that much sugar. So wine right now is off the plate for a little while until we get down to where we want, and then we'll bring it back into moderations.
Oh, so is that Michelle or Brian? Who's typing that? We can say we knew you when.
When what?
Yeah, we're still the same people.
We're-
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter if we have 1 million subs or
We're
we
still
have
the same
we have
people.
whatever. She's going to eye roll. I'm going to think her things are trash. She's going to think they're treasure. All that's going to be all the same. So none of that's ever going to change for us.
So did somebody say what's that? Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Shelly.
Raising Wild Birds should probably help you.
Let me look and make sure I'm telling you right. It is better together. It looks like, you see this little orange guy over here? Looks like that. If you want to play with this, Shelly, I'm pretty sure Autumn can add you. I don't know how.
I don't know if
Autumn
you can
created
add
it.
in after it's already started.
Maybe
I don't
she
know.
could. What if she wants to?
Well, I mean, if you can.
We'll see. If you want to join, let us know and Autumn can hook you up. Or I can try.
I'm not going to try to keep up now because you skipped so many of them.
Yeah, Brian Smoot says he feels like he can't get into the right frame of mind to lose pounds. I know. But we had gotten there and like couldn't get out of that rut. And then it was, we were going to have to do something. And we had kind of set our minds on what we were going to do. And then Autumn was like, hey, y'all want to do this? We're going to do this. It'll be fun. And we were like, yeah. And then when we said on the last thing, people were like, hey, we want to be on that. What is that? And so there's a bunch of us on there. And it's just, it's nothing serious. It's, nobody's losing any sleep over it, but we're having a good time and we're just encouraging each other. And so it makes it more fun.
So Robert D'Angelo says, look at the new Momentum 414. All right. So comment and let me know what's different about that. Why should I look at that compared to any other Momentum? So what's the 414 have that everybody else
just got a new camper. You can't possibly want something new. Now you sound like Jimmy.
Yes, I'll probably end up there with a new camper. Funny.
Who says that?
Shelly.
Oh, Shelly, I hope your stuff gets taken care of. And if not, I hope you do find a new camper.
What are you taking my paper for?
I'm going to give you your paper, but I'm going to write down some notes. Because Robert D'Angelo said the Momentum 414.
Well, he's going to tell us what it's all about. So hopefully we'll see what's going on. Campouts. We'll get in that while we got some people on here. Endless Caverns, as of right now, I think only has 8 to 10 spots left. So if you're wanting to get into the campouts, get in there now because once they're gone, they're gone. I think they're opening up Pigeon Forge and the other ones now, correct?
Yes. So Yellowstone is open. If you want to go to the Yellowstone
You're like
camp
on the
out,
side over there.
I think it's because my foot keeps
go.
hitting this. If you want to go to the camp out in Yellowstone, you can make that reservation now.
What are you looking for?
Who do they call? Lisa or the new girl? I can't remember. Okay, so the Yellowstone camp out is open now. You can call and make a reservation.
It's all on our website if you
Black
need to find
Hills, South Dakota is open now. You can call and make that reservation. Pigeon Forge is on the I'll go ahead and tell you all you can go. You can reserve. We haven't really released that publicly yet because we're trying to get our 6 people that are traveling with us for the entire trip. We're trying to get them reserved first, but I don't think we've got plenty of sites at Pigeon Forge, so I'm sure it'll be for. Go ahead and call. What the hell? Call Lee.
It's on our website. I don't know which one it is. If Derek put it on there for us, you'll have it on there.
Is Lauren the new girl? I don't even remember her name.
That's Lisa terrible. Can help us because she called her today. The other Lisa.
Yeah, Lisa Mannon has a new girl that's working under her, and keep in mind she's new, so give her a minute. But 2 of them they're saying we call Lisa, and 2 of them they're saying to call the new girl.
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up.
Anyway, he's gonna look it up, but I don't remember her name. Just don't. I haven't talked to her yet, so maybe that's the problem. But you can definitely call and book those. I can tell you dates in case you don't know. Boop, boop, boop. Because I do have my calendar. I know how to use that.
Her name is Laura Blair. But all this is on our website. Yellowstone and Pigeon Forge is going to be Laura. So if you're having any issues and problems, because evidently, of course, we're having some problems getting people in touch with Lisa or Laura. If you're having any issues, problems, please email us or call us if you have our numbers, whatever it is. I want to make sure you guys can get in. So I can get you in. I can get a call back. I know they're super, super, super busy right now because they don't just take care of our rallies. They take care of multiple rallies. So this is the time of year.
Although we think we're the only kids on the block, we're not.
Yeah. I know that we have multiple rallies and more rallies coming in. So they're trying to take care of all of that at one time, plus normal reservations. So if you're having any issues or problems, let me know. Let me know soon. We have a call with her every other Friday. I can put your name in there and let her know. But if you're having issues, please don't give up. Let us know, and I will get you guys in there. So 8 spots left right now for Pigeon Forge.
No.
8 spots left right now for Endless Caverns.
And that is Lisa. Call Lisa Mannon for that.
The horse farm is coming up in October.
Wait a minute. And that is May 1st through 5th in Virginia at Endless Caverns.
And then the horse farm course, we're getting booked up with that one pretty quick. So that's this Lisa. I know there's so many Lisas.
Just email FindUsCamping@gmail.com for the horse farm, and you'll get
that one's filling up.
You'll get one of us.
I'm going to keep that one still somewhat small. I'm not going to let it get.
We're going to stop at 75. Big. That's the number. So I need. If you want in, you need to get in because I think we were up to 40.
We were up to 48 last year.
40 something. No, I think we were up. Maybe we weren't up to 40 already. I don't know. No, they're coming in. So if you want to be there, you need to let us know that so we can put you on the list. The other ones are Sun Outdoors Yellowstone North. That is June 27th through July 3rd. That one is called who? You just said it. I don't listen.
Laura.
And then
Laura Blair.
Not Sun Outdoors, HTR Black Hills in South Dakota. That one is going to be July 12th through the 16th. Just keep the paper with you. It's hard to get good help these days.
I tell you what,
that's a good place to
I'm going to practice.
All right. Black Hills.
I'm going to practice my eye roll.
He can't roll his eyes. Black Hills, you're going to call Lisa Mannon. And then Pigeon Forge is July 22nd through the 29th. And that one you're going to call Laura Blair. So Yellowstone and Pigeon Forge, you're going to call the new girl, Laura Blair. Endless and Black Hills, you're going to call Lisa Mannon. If you need those numbers, I'm sure Derek can throw them up there. And if he doesn't have them, I can throw them up there because I have them right here.
So
now you can carry on.
Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't know what to say.
No, I do. So let's talk about, this is January. And yesterday we were in a tornado warning. And just not too far from, we go to the Sunflower Festival over in the Panhandle of Florida. They had a big tornado. Bad. And I talked to my buddy over there, and he said that the beach is that's wiped out, billions and billions of dollars. So let's talk a little bit about RV safety, I guess, in storms, because evidently it's happening a lot.
It's a thing, guys. And that's like, what do you do? Where do you go? And a lot of campgrounds.
Who was in a bad storm the last day or two? And where you were, if you are, let us know. Were you in your camper or were you in your house? Because our house, our daughter went home last night and she was talking to us and she was saying, it's taken me, according to because she runs her navigation all the time because she drives 45 minutes back and forth to work. She says it's going to take me over an hour and a half to get home because there were so many roads were blocked and
Google says down. This road's red and this road's red and that one's red from there all the way home.
So we were trying to navigate her around to help her get back home just because of that. So the weather is terrible. And I read today that Vegas is calling for snow Thursday.
What in the world?
So what's going on with the weather? So how have you guys, do you guys have anything?
Like what's your emergency plan? Do you have an evac plan?
So
because I personally feel like if you get to a campground where it's bad weather season, right? So like at home, maybe hurricane season, because Virginia, if we're like over on the coast, the hurricanes sometimes hit. Like when you check in, they'll give you that information. They'll give you the information and then they'll throw in, well, if we were to have an emergency or weather situation, this is what, go to this building or this is what you do. But then I feel like when it's not that season, that kind of like falls to the wayside. And I don't think they said anything to us about that when we got here 3 weeks ago, but the weather was great 3 weeks ago and I didn't think to ask. So like I am frantically texting John Kenny that's on there because he also works here. I'm like, so the weather gets really bad and we have to go somewhere. Do we just go to the clubhouse? I'm assuming. Is that right? I don't know. didn't really have a plan.
So I see a lot of things on it when the wind starts blowing. People say they bring their slides in. Some people leave their slides out. Some people fill up all their tanks to give you a little bit more weight. But I'm gonna tell you,
I don't think that weight's going to hold you
that
down.
sounds like a great idea. But seeing some of the pictures over there in Florida, and it just.
Well, I'm just saying,
If it blows over a house, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I have 6 slides out.
The house is pretty heavy.
It doesn't matter if I have 100 gallons of water and there was only 800 more pounds. I think it's still going to push us over. So just a heads up. I know we try to teach you guys a lot. We try to tell you what we think and what we feel. I thought the same thing. Let me go add some water to the tank. Now I do. I'll tell you, I do add water.
But you weren't adding for weight.
I add water to the tank just in case for some reason we're in a campground that has well water or it's pumped, because if they lose power, you have no water. So I will put water in the tank just for that reason. I was going to talk to Kenny because Kenny says he's coming to the Tampa show, so we'll see him.
Keep talking. I'm just scrolling down a little bit.
So that's one bit of advice for us. If you see a big bad storm coming through, go ahead and fill your tank up, because we have been in campgrounds that lost power, and once they lose power, you have no water. So I don't think the slide issue and the tank and all that's going to hold you still, because it's just going to pick you up with 60, 70, 80, 100 mile an hour wind. So, but yeah. And Kenny
Collins, where are you camping?
He's probably not camping. He's probably just driving down.
From where?
Wherever it is. There's a lot of stuff going on over there. What do you got going on?
Minnesota zone. Oh, is Tom from Minnesota?
And that's what he did share that the other day.
I didn't know that. Hey, Tyler Hopkins, how are you?
Hey,
Where
buddy.
are you? Where are y'all now? You can add it down there at the bottom.
Or you can text me if you want to tell everybody.
Michelle's typing and Brian's laughing. I don't know what's to laugh about, Brian.
Finally, Dwayne Duncan from Endless Caverns, you finally found us. Yeah, I had a little bit of technical difficulties. Lisa's computer, for some reason, wouldn't let us go live, so we had to go live on my computer after we reset it. So
why does this keep jumping up?
Because people are saying something about him.
Brian, I didn't laugh at you when you were making cocktails in Florida. I'm just saying. I did laugh a little at Michelle, and I don't even remember why, but I don't think I laughed at you. Strawberry wine, 17. Yes. All
Ben
right.
Pricer said he needs to lose weight. Well, I think a lot of us need to lose weight.
I mean, really,
I'm supposed to be 145 pounds or 150 pounds.
No, it did not say 145. It said 175.
No, it was 145 to 175. That's what it said. My BMI was 145 to 175.
You would look like a stick figure.
I would be looking something like that.
Yeah. You just got to be sensible.
I don't know about that BMI thing.
You got to get to where you want to be. You got to get to where you're comfortable.
Oh, we had Derek working for a few minutes, so he's posting everything on there for you guys. And now we also have Facebook pages for all of the campouts now. So I'm gonna try to release that out so everybody can start seeing them, start signing. Even if you're not going, you can at least go to the Facebook pages and you can become a member and watch
and see what happens. And maybe you're not sure if you want to go this year, and maybe we'll go somewhere cool next year, and you'll be like, oh, I got to do that. Because I'm gonna say everybody that left the horse farm last year that I talked to, even some people that I wasn't sure were going to enjoy it when they showed up, they all said, we had the best time. We loved it. We will be back next year. And we're bringing so-and-so. I'm like, we're not going to have a whole lot more spots next year, so you can't all bring back so-and-so. So, but yeah, so join the Facebook pages and just, you can see who's going. And when we're there, we'll take pictures. And we do the page so that anybody that's there can post their pictures, because we don't get all the pictures, right? But you can kind of see what's going on and what happens.
And if you have pictures you haven't uploaded already on either Endless Caverns or the horse farm, go ahead, or the horse farm, go ahead and start uploading those again so we can start getting that things moving again. So yeah, we just want to see more and more pictures.
Well, and so Endless, because we do that every year, and the horse farm, because we do that every year, we just change the name of the page each year to the new year. So you can scroll through and see like older pictures of like previous years.
Derek's put some of them out there. So,
all right, there was something up here that. So Robert says new large pantry and fridge in the Momentum.
We already have a full size fridge
and a large pantry.
See, should just came to Keystone,
but it's not a Momentum. So we will go see it though.
We
always go see the.
We're going to check out a lot of the campers this year.
We are. I know. Cruising with the Colemans is going to be in Tampa this year, y'all. They don't do that very often. You know, they're teachers up in Ohio. They don't have all the time off.
Maybe we can finally catch up to them. We haven't caught up to them in a long,
I know.
long
We
time.
caught up with them in Hershey for a minute, and then that was the end of it. All right.
Dan said he's going to do some healthy eating and more active. I said coffee, more active. So that means no more guacamole because you can't eat the chips. Do you have any?
That's really sad, because can we just talk a minute about that? That's probably the saddest thing about dieting is Mexican food, because I love the chips.
So while she's talking about Mexican, and this is whatever, I went and got my hands and my feet done this week. And she was a Spanish girl. So that's all we talked about was food.
And she said, this is the impression we made on her. When we got our feet done, we came back another day to get our hands done. So we got our feet done. We were talking about Mexican
How many
food.
guys get their feet done?
This
is my second time, and my hands once. So
we were talking about, no, you got your hands on before. Paul did your hands one day.
Like that.
Anyway.
Guys, not girls. I don't care how many girls get their hands and feet
Anyway,
done.
we got talking, and when we left that day, because we were just, being our charming selves.
Charming.
The girls, we left, and Jimmy goes, she's going to go home and be like, oh my God, this couple came in today, and I gave them both pedicures, and what the hell? Like, I just don't even know. I said, she ain't talking about you. So we went back to get our hands done.
I had to ask.
Yesterday.
And
she said, hey, oh my God. When I went home that night, I told your husband, oh my God, the cutest couple came in. I'm like, whatever. But she's like, if I wish I had thought about it, I'd have brought y'all lunch today, because we talked so much about Mexican food.
I always told Lisa she should have married a Mexican.
Chips are like the downfall. Like, everybody's like, well, you can go to the Mexican. Like, he goes and he just gets fajitas. And I'm like, yeah, I have a hard time looking at those chips, because they're just calling out to me, because they're the best thing ever. But that's
our app going crazy right now.
My cheat day will be Mexican food.
Shelly's on the app now.
Hey, yay!
So
it's fun, Shelly.
I guess Autumn's allowing everybody to come in. So anybody else wants to come in, we can track it.
But so here's the thing, y'all. Derek, we are going to kick your butt next week in steps, because we're going to be at the show.
I doubt it.
Except they're calling for all that rain. I'm not walking through all the rain.
I know what will beat Derek on. It may not be the steps, but I'm going to be going up and down steps. So I'm going to get
steps.
I'm going to get the floors.
We're going to get all the steps instead of the steps.
Derek's not going to win,
because that's another category. Well, he doesn't do steps like that.
All right, so we're halfway through here right now.
And I'm way behind on comments. I'm trying to read, y'all.
We have 43 people in here right now and only 18 likes. So I know a lot of you guys are watching on the TV. I know you guys are watching on your laptops. You can't really like. So if you can hit that like button, YouTube loves it for us to get all these likes. So if you can, let's see if we can get that 18 up as high as we could possibly can. So YouTube will be happy with us again. So somebody just hit it because it went to 19, 20. There we go.
There we go.
Keep going. I like that number. So keep it rolling as much as you can. That's the only thing that really stinks about watching on TV, because we can't comment. We can't do all that kind of stuff. But
so I'm trying to catch up over here. John Kenny, I do not have any idea of prices on Fusions, but I will look just for you.
You're going to go there anyway.
Day one, and I will report back. But they do have some smaller ones, like travel trailers. Like, I think that's what y'all been talking about.
They do have stick and 10, which is the aluminum siding type of thing. That it's not like a toy hauler like ours has a garage in the back. Now all your stuff comes all the way in. So if you have a golf cart and you just want a smaller toy hauler, all of them are doing it. Brinkley's doing it now. Fusion, Keystone's doing all of them. So you just bring it. So right here where we're sitting will be a side by side, and then when you pull it back out, then you have.
But so I think John and Rhonda would just be wanting to tote like their bikes, so you could just put them in the back, and then that whole area is wide open for living space. Not your bedroom. That's the bedroom's still up front, but that's a whole separate living space. So that might be something we're checking into. But I will look at prices and text you.
Dwayne, I look lost. Why do I look lost? I'm not. I'm
fully, he is lost.
I'm fully drinking water and ready to roll.
So John, you say, make sure you see shows when you're in Pigeon Forge. Is there a particular show? We've never been to any of the shows. We've never been to any shows in Pigeon Forge.
We've been to Pigeon Forge.
We did the Titanic. There's like the big thing where you
stick your hand in that 32-degree water,
and they tell you all about the Titanic. I don't know that it's a museum. I think it's a Ripley's thing. But anyway, we did that one time, and it was very interesting. But we've never been to any of the shows. So If there's one show we have to go and see, do you have a recommendation? Because I'm always afraid to spend the money to go to a show, and then it's like, meh, that was no fun. It's a waste of my money.
So I don't know which of the Cottywamples is talking to me, but says I need to learn an eye roll. I got
That's
that.
going to be John.
I got that thing straight.
He can't. It's painful. He can't just like that. He goes, and like his whole head moves. It's hard to watch.
So crazy. I can't eye roll. I can't do your hair.
Roll your eyes.
Arms all up in the air.
Roll them. Go ahead. Roll them.
You
eyes.
can't see my.
You can't see them. They're all squinty.
I think I'm part Derek.
So stupid.
You messed the screen all up here. So.
Oh hell! All right, no, he
I
can't
have
roll
fat eyelids, is what she always tells me. So it takes a lot
Thick
to get my.
eyelids.
I used to say fat. So fat eyelids and pointy fingers. Now look, does that finger look pointy at all?
We're way off track here.
Well, I mean, that's what you say. So
okay.
But yeah, I'll practice my eye rolls. What's Shelly saying? Oops. Did I
just roll my eyes out loud? I have a thing that says that. The other Lisa Cox gave it to me. It's like the little caption thing. It's red and white, and it says, "Did I just eye roll out loud?" And if you think I can roll my eyes, you should see my daughter. She's got me beat by a mile.
I just say what I have to say. I don't have to roll my eyes.
Elizabeth says bathhouse usually. I'm lost. What did I miss?
Bathhouse is going to be, where do you stay when it's...
Oh, in a storm. Yeah. How are you doing, Elizabeth, by the way? How are you recovering?
So it says...
See, when I do that, it jumps.
Look at you, got way back.
We're way slow on these comments. Look at them all.
Well, keep commenting. We'll keep going.
Wow.
Somebody said it was 70 something in Texas.
Here we are.
Now I'm gonna tell you, where was it? Texas 70 tomorrow. Robert says it was 82 here yesterday when that storm came through, and it dropped down to 60 today. And of course, we're having another storm. I think Friday or Saturday is supposed to go back up to 80 again. So,
but it was comfortable today. But like this evening when we went for a walk, it was cold. Jimmy's hands were cold.
Ray, you said you lost power at home. You know, if you get that solar and you have a generator for your camper, you just walk into your camper. You don't have to worry about that anymore. And Danny and Dave went on Liberty with RV are bragging right now because they're down in the Keys. I just talked to him. He was on Duval Street, 75 degrees and sunny, which we know it's not sunny because it's 8:30 down there right now. So, but yeah.
Yeah, but the sun sets down there too. So it might be still, there's no mountains to.
It's not at 8 o'clock, 8:30.
Well, no, it shouldn't.
Bill says, Happy New Year to everyone. Happy New Year back to you.
Brian Smoot, you had damage like during the storm? An insurance claim on your house?
Dude,
is it like vinyl siding? Did it disrupt the vinyl siding?
You have bad luck, Brian. Bad luck.
Ben Priester, we're inside our house.
John said he's going to Ohio in April to watch the clips. Yeah, we don't know what we're doing for that if we even make the clips.
I thought we were supposed to go to New York.
Well,
with those people.
What people?
The wine burgers.
I don't have the wine. The wine burgers.
Not the wine. The wine burgers.
I don't know. I don't know where we're going.
I don't know.
You know, we
doing.
Can't keep up with all that.
But there was mention of New York, I believe. So we'll have to check into that more.
Yes,
see, right there. We're going to New York for the eclipse.
We may go with them. We'll see if they keep us a spot, save us a spot. Kenny is in TTO. I remember that. I think I did tell you. He did tell me that.
Oh, Tyler's there too. Y'all should get together.
You can't miss Kenny. You can probably hear him. But he's got the most set up momentum out there with the wrap on it. If you still have the wrap on it, I don't know if he says he's going to take the wrap off with the big HDT that matches the truck. It's beautiful. So if you see that out there, Tyler, tell Kenny, said, hey, he'll be out there. You'll hear him. He doesn't meet a stranger. You guys would be great.
So Tyler, Jimmy's not reading these comments.
I can't read it.
They have a new small family member that we need to meet. Does that mean it's like a puppy or a kitty? Because I don't think y'all were expecting a baby when we met y'all. I could be wrong.
It's been a while. It hasn't been that long though, because I just had the truck. That's when you were trying to pull me up the hill.
Yeah. So.
Yes,
you have to comment. We'll get down to those comments.
Shelley, yes, Liberty's on the. Stop doing that.
I know.
Shelley, yes, they are down to the Keys still.
I was sad, Brian. I was very sad that I was not there to partake in that cocktail you made because it looked yummy.
You just have to make us one at the show.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get through some of those pretty quick. You're missing them. So
I'll make it there eventually. There were classy motorhomes.
You guys are commenting too fast for us today. We had too much going on. So
You'll be at the horse farm next year, Bryn. And we
Mhm.
missed you because he said they would have enjoyed the horse farm.
The horse farm is a blast. I think everybody enjoys going to the horse farm.
Yes, John, more ride is the best suspension for real. On a serious note.
More ride.
And yes, we're gonna get the steps in Tampa. Autumn. We're gonna march, unless it's raining. We could go in the building and march.
Yeah,
march
we're gonna
around
do a
inside.
lot of it in there.
All right. Hey, Heidi. I like it when I see new names or names and it's like, oh. All right. Brian McCrary. So Brian, I'm not particular. Oh, wait a minute. After I said hi to Brian, now I'm going to go to Minnesota. Hot Brian. I'm not particular about tortillas.
Flour only.
I don't care. If it's Mexican, it makes me happy. That's the way it is. But our nail girl did say.
And we have to go back tomorrow, so maybe she'll have some Friday.
Do not judge soft corn tortillas like for enchiladas, or just to eat in general. Do not judge them based on what you get at the store or in a Mexican restaurant. She makes hers from scratch and they're amazing. So
this is almost like when you sign up for something and a bell goes, rings, all that kind of stuff. Mr. Collins just signed up for the horse farm again.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
So it's like, woo!
So Tyler, if you're in Orlando, if you don't know Kenny, if you haven't seen him before, he's the one with the big HDT truck, the smart car.
And he's not even smart. That's the funny thing.
The momentum and the golf cart, all wrapped Crystal Ball Adventures. It's like orange and
Is it
purple.
still wrapped, Kenny? Let us know. Is it still wrapped?
It's still wrapped.
He said he will take it off.
Yeah. He hasn't had time to do that. So if you find him, if you see him,
he will talk to anybody. He may be talking to the pedestal when you get there.
Stop.
Love you, Kenny.
And Carla, we gotta show Carla some love.
Yes,
she lives with Kenny.
I like her better.
But Tyler, if while you're in TTO you see that, you can stop and speak. That's Kenny.
John, is the horse farm in Virginia? No, it's in Maryland, but like right on the tip. So
where are you? I'm up here.
I don't know.
6 chips, Dan? Like in whose world? 6 chips. Do you break them into like thirds? Because that would be a little more realistic. Because I would like to eat the whole basket.
Brian, when do we plan on coming back to Future? Well, we're going to be there in March, I think.
Yes.
We'll be there in March. You need to text us sometime, Brian.
I think he does have my number.
Yes, text us sometime. We need to talk to you.
All right. Yes, the horse farm is in Maryland. You make your reservation with us. Email FindUsCamping@gmail.com. But in the subject line, just say barn party or horse farm, whatever makes you happy. And if you have questions, we can answer them there. If you just want to sign up, we can do that. If you're going to email me to sign up, to save some back and forth, guys. To save some back and forth, can you include, this is information I need. I need the name, whoever's name you want it to be under. It doesn't really matter because it's unofficially, it's just with me. How many people in your party, what type of camper you have. And by that, I don't mean like we have a Keystone Fusion. I don't mean that. I mean, is it a travel trailer, a fifth wheel, Class A, the little van campers because they take up different amount of space. And then how long is your setup? And a contact number for someone in your party.
So I can spam you.
No. But so that if something's going on and we have to change, if there's an emergency, I have a number to get in touch with somebody. I'm not just emailing because we don't all check our emails every day. And when we're trying to logistically figure out how many people we need to figure in a row, whatever, that information is helpful. So if you just email me and say, hey, we want to come, I'm going to email you back and say, hey, give me that information. So if you can just go ahead and save me a minute and put that in there, it'd be great.
Jeez, we're way behind. You guys are going way fast. Chewy's in Tampa. How can I do Chewy's? Yes, we're going to do Chewy's.
It's our cheat day.
I'm not cheating.
We will have been on our diet for 3 weeks by then. We can have a cheat meal.
I'm not going to eat my chips. I'll get my thing that I normally get, and I'll scrape all the goodness out of them. I might just get the fajitas again. But yes, Chewy's in Tampa. So if you're in Tampa and you want to come with us to Chewy's,
Well, I can get the enchiladas and just eat the chicken out
We'll
the
see what
middle.
we can do about getting a big group going in there. The horse
But I
farm
will
is
have
in
some chips.
Maryland. Bring it. It's
We
on
need to have
Donkey
a
Kong.
caravan crawl Zoom, please.
Mike
Mike,
is stressing what.
breathe. Okay. I worked on it a long time today, and I'm going to work on it a long time tomorrow, and I'm going to have some information for you all Friday. And once I have a bunch of information all locked down, we can get on a Zoom
The
call.
first week
I promise it's going to be okay.
The first week of the year for us, for our lawn care side of it.
Well, like I've been doing W-2s and all the tax stuff and all this.
It's a lot of tax stuff here, and then we're still working it.
So I did get that done. What's today? Oh, it's Wednesday. I did get that done. I finished it yesterday. So now I can 100%.
We'll have it all done. We'll do a Zoom call probably after Tampa, after we get everything slowed down from Tampa, and then we'll get on that Zoom call and get that straight. So,
Dave, you better don't be a punk.
All about the banks.
Hey, banks.
If you guys haven't seen them yet, you guys really need to follow them.
So there's a couple people on here you need to follow if you're not.
Well, first of all, since they're right there, I'll talk about all about the banks. They blew up pretty quick. They got really
they're going crazy.
Which I'm trying to figure out what they're doing. I'm trying to watch all their videos and
he's been stalking y'all. It's kind of funny.
So I need to learn from you guys when you get there, because you guys just like blew up. So what I like, the people I really watch on YouTube are the people that are down to earth, that just are like us, and that's kind of what they are. It's kind of like Cruising with the Colemans.
That's who else I was going to tell you. I'll check out. You'll see Cruising with the Colemans right here. We've been Cruising with the Colemans. We've been following them like on Instagram and whatever for years, and had never met him in person. And I don't know how I figured out.
And if you like cocktails, he just started a new YouTube channel for cocktails.
I don't know what it's called.
Coleman's with I don't even know what it is, but they'll let us know.
Y'all can comment and put it down here. Brian makes amazing cocktails. Brian makes amazing food. Like, Brian's pretty amazing when it comes to anything.
I'm gonna go through here the ones that I can see right now. I know on the Liberty of the RV, they're Keepstone ambassadors with us, Dave and Danny. You guys need to follow them around. All about
they're
the
pretty
banks.
fun, but they're also the ones that are bragging about being the keys right now. Yeah. So
all about the banks and the Cruising the Colemans. And if I see any more as we flip through here, I'll let you guys know. But check those out. Make sure you subscribe to all of them. Go to their YouTube, Instagram, Facebooks, all that. It's just so nice when you guys see these people come up here. Oh, the Cottywampa Travels. They were on there. Help me out if there's anybody else I'm missing. Raising the Wild Berries. Almost forgot our main people. So Raising the Wild Berries, if you want to see somebody really abuse their kids unintentionally, perfect channel.
I'm just saying, if anybody has the ability to be always filming at just the right time, you're always like, when your kids are little and they do dumb stuff, or like they just have accidents like on the playground or whatever, like it's just that thing, you're like, man, can ever be recording when they do funny stuff. Autumn and or Derek, I'm not sure who it is, has the ability to like always be recording when their kids do stuff, and it's hilarious. You guys need to watch them. There's 2 reels that they have that we watch over and over and over, and we laugh every time. I'm not going to tell you what they are, so you need to go to their page and see what they are, but they are hilarious. So I can laugh and roll my eyes all at the same time. That's the only thing she can do. 2 things at one time. Did you see this? Brian, wrong. Where? It's wrong on all kinds of levels. How far back are you going? It was just right there a minute ago. It was right here. I can't read it. What's it? Dying to see y'all. Get it? Dude, that's not even wrong. Funny. That's not. You need to call. But it did make me chuckle. But I do need to hear from you. I asked about you the other day, but apparently I asked the wrong people because I didn't. We need to talk to you. That's not even funny, Don. We went to the magic show in Pigeon Forge. Was it good? So you have a new person on here. Virginia Stepside 55. That's the Burdettes. Listed from Tim and Colleen. All right. Right. Jim says, hi, guys. Hey, guys. Hey. Comedy Barn is a must. Yep. I'm all about some funny stuff. What is that face? Amanda Key is here. Hey, Amanda Key. We haven't heard from you guys in a while. I hope you guys are doing all right. The show was great. Okay. You gotta go through them a little kind of quick because we still have a lot of them in there now. You guys are commenting a lot lately, which we appreciate. Mm-hmm. Joyce, I'm pretty sure you live with Mike that you could eye roll and laugh at the same time. I think it's funny how Lisa changed her name to Lisa Pink on here. That's who she is. So recovered and back to work. A little depressed. OTS coming up on my husband's chest. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Well, that's why we're here to make you laugh.
So we have another.
'Cause we're always doing dumb stuff.
We have another social media person in here.
There we go. Melody. Melody, sorry. How do I get added to your Better Together group?
Who was that?
Ben. Autumn, if you don't have Ben's number to add him, I will send it to you to be in our Better Together group.
Oh, we got another one for the horse farm. You guys are rolling. Ding, 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 ding.
Melody should come to the horse farm.
Yes, definitely.
TTO is Thousand Trails, Orlando.
All right, go through there when it quit.
Parked in my family's backyard. It's a puppy.
What kind of puppy? You can't just say a puppy.
I want a puppy so bad. Jimmy won't let me have one.
Not yet.
Did I go way too far?
No,
again?
somebody commented when you were moving.
No, it's right here. Puppy. I got sidetracked at puppy. Tyler, send Jimmy a picture of the puppy, please.
If you send a picture of the puppy, then I'll put it on there and everybody can see it.
TTO Thousand Trails, Orlando and Claremont. That's all clips in Oregon.
Everybody's in TTO. I like to stay away from there.
Oh, so the Cottywamples are near. That's another channel, guys. Cottywample Travelers. Did you say them? So you'll have to go say hi to Kenny if you don't know him. John and Donna. Y'all will get along splendidly. I promise.
Y'all I need to take pictures and post them for us. Tag us so we can see it, because I can't see it if you don't tag us. What's the question?
Which Coleman do you like better?
Who's asking this?
I think Michelle is typing.
Oh, that's not fair when you guys ask for each other like that.
So I love Michelle just because she's Michelle, but Brian is an amazing cook and drink maker.
So if you want to eat and drink, we like Brian.
Well, we can hang with Michelle and eat and drink Brian's food. That's the way it works.
That was kind of putting us on the spot.
They threw you over in hurricane. What does that mean?
My phone is like going crazy right now. Uh-oh. Hold on.
6 just makes me mad.
Dude, I can't see the puppy
is
like
6?
Nope, you can't see it.
Rude.
You gotta give me a better picture. I can't see that, Tyler. You have a picture of the whole thing, Tyler?
Oh.
What?
Should come to the Pacific Northwest. 5 acres you can stay on. You know, we've come close, but we've just never made it out there. But maybe. I can't do it this year. I'm going to be out of time.
It keeps growing because you got a lot of them going through there. I'm trying to get a picture of the puppy so everybody can see the puppy, but.
See, it just jumps. There we go. Mike says thank you. Our side
Here's
toppers.
the puppy.
Oh, what kind of puppy is it?
Oh, he did tell me that. It is he's 2 pounds. A Cavapoo? King Cavalier and a poodle mix?
I was going to say.
Anyway, I don't mind seeing your puppy.
It's probably a cavy poo.
Yeah, whatever. I don't mind seeing your puppy, but that's all I need.
I want a Frenchie. But, you know, there's that. We will absolutely. And Hershey at the barn. The barn, like where RV Trip Wizards thing was. That's the barn, right? Yeah.
What else you got?
Yeah. The Birdettes.
Yes.
Oh,
we are.
So that's who Virginia Stepson is. Okay, I'm with you. So that you know who that is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Beal. Yeah, Beal.
Beal.
Old Beal.
Are y'all? Oh, this is not Hershey. Never mind. I was gonna say you're gonna be at the show, but y'all come to Hershey. See, she did it. She did pink so that everybody knows which Lisa they got.
I know.
Ben is good to go. You had a Frenchie for me?
Who?
Tiffany.
No, Tiffany. I'm gonna take this wine. We're gonna cut this short.
Okay, y'all. Look. So, can we just talk for a minute? We went to Margaritaville and Auburndale for New Year's Eve with Bobby and Tiffany, and their sons. Ashton and Braxton. And there was these people there when we were walking around the first day we got there. We got there on New Year's Eve, and they were up at the bar, and they had this Frenchie, and it was like, I think they call it a blue, but like the dark gray color, and like his little eyebrows and all his little points were like tan. So, you know, like a Roddy is black with the little tan markings. He was gray and tan, and he was the cutest thing ever.
He was pretty
His
cool
name
looking.
was Ruger. And Ruger was just too cute. So New Year's Eve night, we're all sitting up across from the bar around this huge fire pit. And the lady that owns Ruger comes walking like kind of through the dance floor. Thank God it was during a slow moment on the dance floor. Ruger walks around and gets right in the middle of the dance floor. And he stops and poops right in the middle of the dance floor. I'm like,
she's dragging him off the dance floor. She's dragging him.
It is
just
all
going.
fun and games until your dog is the one that stops in the middle of the dance floor of the New Year's Eve party and poops right there in front of God and everybody. It was hilarious. I'm glad it wasn't my dog though. What are you doing? Hamiltonville Farms.
I saw the grade come
is
up.
Hank in the house?
He
There
just
he
loved
is.
the hat. I need a new one. I've kind of swept this one out. So
yeah, it's kind of gross.
Talking about another channel, Hamiltonville Farm is here. So if you guys aren't, he has nothing to do with RVing, but he's pretty daggone funny. And he's the one that owns him and his wife are the one to do the Sunflower Festival every year. So he is allowing us to get a couple campers to go over around there. If you guys want to come, there is a campground not too far from there. I would love for you guys to come support that. So if you guys like sunflowers, music, and food trucks, they put on a hell of a show over there. So
it was a
if anybody wants to know about the Sunflower Festival we keep having, so we're so busy.
Vernon, Florida in October
what?
19th. That's my
Okay,
guess. That might not be right.
Oh, hold on.
Is that a Saturday?
We'd love to see a lot of you guys there. It's not long. It's only a one-day thing. So you want to be in Florida.
There's a campground very nearby. A little local mom and pop campground too. So like they're the best.
Oh, you have to schedule.
It's right there, Sunflower.
Oh, 19th.
19th.
So that was a blast. We had a good time. They put on a big old show. They have music the whole time, food trucks and vendors and everything, all at their house. So yes. So follow Hamiltonville Farm around and Black
Barn Blossoms,
which is his wife, and that's the one that puts up the Sunflower Festival.
Yes.
So you will love it. You will love it. We'll be there.
It was a great time. We tried to go 2 years ago, but like our schedule just didn't work. But we went this past year. Emily even flew down.
She's going to be flying down again, I think.
And we didn't really know it was going to be as big as it was. We did not really know what to expect.
I'm trying to work on him. He's got a lot of land out there. I'm trying to get him to flatten some of that stuff so we can get in 100 RVs out there. He doesn't know that right now, but he just heard me say it. So,
but the problem is, we couldn't, if they could house us, that's not even the problem. The problem is they have to use all their spare like flat-ish land.
So he needs to get parking. He has tractors. That's what he does on YouTube. There were
so many people there, y'all. So many people. And we knew it was a festival, and we knew that she had like vendors coming in and food trucks and whatever. Still, I did not understand.
Dude, they
the grandeur of it all.
They had 200 cars lined up down the road waiting
for the gate to open. It was insane.
So it's something you don't want to miss.
Time.
So if anybody wants to go, you can email us, call us, whatever it is, and we'll set you up with some things around there until I can get him to level that place out and we can get some RVs back here.
I do have, because Gina sent me last year that there's a small campground nearby that certainly could house people. So if you're interested, it's a great time. I do have one couple. I'm sure they're not on here, but I know Kathy said they want to come, and they only live about an hour away, so they might would like drive up. I don't know. We'll see.
You'll have a blast. It's only one day. It's in and out. You have a good time and then get out of there. So that was his plug. That was Hank's plug. Love the guy to death. So
okay, well, wait a minute. Let me back up. So Melody says you need a toy Aussie. Can I just tell you, Melody?
No, I don't want
any. We stayed at a
toy. Yes, I'll take a toy.
We stayed at a Harvest Host. It was John Schneider's house, and there was like a house across this like creek, maybe we'll call it. I don't know. And there was an Aussie there, and it ran across the bridge, ran up to Jimmy, looked at the dead cattail on his camera, sniffed it, and bit his leg. So probably an Aussie is not in our future.
I've only been bit by 2 dogs.
But somebody did tell us today that their wife is getting a cowboy corgi, which I'm gonna nix that right away, because dogs that shed a lot, that require a lot of brushing, is not it's not really in my wheelhouse. But it's a corgi and an Aussie mix, I believe is what that was. It was so cute.
Oh, look who's on here. The guy with the orange truck.
How about that? We met this guy in Margaritaville, And he's got Derek. You would have loved it.
He stalked us for hours, man.
No, wait a minute. Back up. We met him in Tampa last year, I believe, maybe the year before. I don't remember, but he walked up and he was talking to us. And of course, Jimmy doesn't remember anything.
Nobody.
And I was at a total loss, but then we got to talk to him a little more. And he was staying there, and he has this ram, Derek, and it is like bright orange. I've never seen a ram that color. It was really cool. Not really an orange fan, but I will say it was a pretty tough looking.
But it doesn't matter where we were.
So, hey, glad you're here.
It doesn't matter where we were. He was there. It's like, dude, just joking.
Stop. You're so stupid.
I love talking to you, but I really enjoyed it.
He did. He came back and talked my ear off about y'all's conversations. So, oh yeah, look, see, cute puppy. I know someone who can get you one. Tyler,
we're skipping.
Are you coming to the show?
Can
you come to the fusion section because we need to chat?
Please. We're skipping all that.
No, we're not skipping all that. Somebody else said something right here.
Yeah, Hank said he loves my hat. That's why I did that, because that's their hat.
Do you see all these people saying, absolutely, there you go, whoop, whoop? You know what they're all talking about?
Not the hat.
That I should have a puppy.
The puppy. No,
yes, it is.
We're not talking about puppies.
I think Jimmy should let Lisa have whatever she wants. Who's with me?
She gets whatever she wants.
I get an absolutely. There you go. It's a puppy. Whoop, whoop.
He wasn't
100% Coleman.
Whoop, whoop with you.
He was.
No, Hank
go ahead, Hank. You were with me. Hank has an awesome dog. Hank has 2 awesome dogs. One's a little skittish.
Okay, we can skip all the dog stuff.
Couldn't have done it without y'all. We had a good time. Lisa Pink, hey guys, hope all is well. Turf Nerd, what's up, man?
Oh, now we're going back to old lawn care days.
I do follow him on Facebook, though. I do try to keep up. Not with everybody, but I do keep up with
It's good to see people that we haven't talked to in a very, very, very long time. And appreciate you jumping on here and saying hi for a minute. But we used to do these lives and stuff on our lawn care side of it. Now our son's taking over the lawn care. He doesn't get into this stuff like we do. So we're still here. We're still alive. And Brandon is still knocking the lawns out. So you need to hit us up sometime, and so we can talk and catch up.
Oh, Tyler is coming to the show. Oh, they have a meeting with Lux.
Ooh, excuse me.
Alrighty then.
I don't know if your truck will pull that thing now. That's a heavy camper.
So let's back up. You all remember when our truck broke down, our brand new truck that broke down because the computer told the transmission to just not play for a moment in time. And it had less than 4,000 miles on it, or right at 4,000. And we're on an incline in a park. We're trying to make a turn when it decides to do its thing. And that's where we met Tyler, because he came up and said, hey, do you want me to pull you? Like, if we could just pull you up to the top of the hill, then we could disconnect your camper. I could move it for you to the site. We'd never met Tyler. So like, he was just being a super awesome RV person and trying to help out. And of course we say, Jimmy says, I don't know what kind of truck you have. I don't know if it can pull it, the weight of the truck and the RV, because our RV is heavy. It's like 20,000 pounds, and the truck. And he's like, my truck can pull it. I have an F550. And I'm like, oh, great. We're going to pull. We're never hear the end of this Ford pulling our truck and trailer up the hill. So at that point, our Chevrolet was like, oh, hell no.
It started by itself.
And it went on up the road.
It didn't
and
need
it did get parked. It did have to go to the shop. They had to do some things, whatever they had to do. But Tyler was super awesome and offered to pull it up the hill. And it's his 550. I'm sure could have done it. But that's why Jimmy said, I don't know if your truck can pull it.
But that's the great thing about our community. He didn't even know us yet. That's before we just drove in there, and he came walking.
No clue who we were. None.
And he was offering to pull it on up, and then he was offering to take our camper from Williamsburg over to Chicotee.
Yeah, because we had our meetup.
We had our meetup over there. That's what this is all about. That's what FindUsCamping is all about. It's not about us. It's not about our 10,000. And I'm going to say it again. Thanks, guys. Whoever is on here to help us get to the 10,000 sub mark. We finally hit the 10,000. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't get there. So we do appreciate everything you guys do. And we love the community that we're building here. And somebody asked us today if I can sum up what FindUsCamping really is all about. And that's what it is. It's all about you guys. It's not about us. It's not.
Well, it's about us, but it's about us meeting you and you and you and you. And then going, hey, you and you would really get along well. You have a lot of things in common, and introducing you to one another. And then we all build this great big camping family.
So I'm trying to build this community bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So if you guys can help spread the word, get everybody on our Facebook pages, our YouTube channels and all that, get these lives up bigger and bigger and bigger, so we can get people these campouts because we want to see more and more and more people to the campouts. We have more campgrounds reaching out to us now. I've had one lady in Utah has 8 campgrounds over there she wants us to get to. So it's not just the East Coast. We're trying to get everybody over. So if you know anybody that owns, manages, runs anything, any campgrounds that can hold us or wants us, get them to reach out to us because we're trying to find more campouts to do. I want to do more campouts. Lisa wants to do what we got, but we don't have to have big ones. We can do 10 campers on this one.
I don't mind
5 on
doing
that
more
one. 20.
campouts. You want to do a crawl and you want to tote like 40 participants around the country. That's a lot.
What's wrong with that, guys? Who wants to do this? So,
well, then you're going to have to go campground to campground because Harvest Hosts don't hold 40
well, that's
people.
what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get more campgrounds in here. So I'm gonna let everybody know before we really get off here that 2025 is going to be 0 to 0. We have officially launched and said we're going to try to do that. As long as this crawl does good, we're going to do 0 to 0 from Key West all the way up to Maine all the way up top. So, and then I have big news for 26. If all this works great, I think it's going to be a fun one. So keep in your mind if this is another year, 2 years out. So if you're planning on doing one of these, or you want to do one, start planning now. It's going to be 0 to 0. It's going to be we're going to start down to Key West, work our way up. We're going to have our camp out in May in Endless, and then we're going to get back on 95 area and move our way back up and go. So we're trying to give you guys a lot of opportunities here to meet each one of you guys, because I know a lot of you guys talk to each other on these lives and don't know who everybody is. So
it's fun when you get together and you get to know each other, and then you banter back and forth even more on these lives because you know one another. So it like comes full circle.
So that's who
makes my heart happy.
That's who FindUsCamping is. And Lisa talked about the other day. Somebody said, why do we do it and what we do? It's because of you guys, where this person meets this person and never met each other, and then they become great friends. And we see pictures and posts where you guys are posting and you guys are hanging out in Pigeon Forge or here or there with each other. So that's what FindUsCamping is all about. What are you pointing at?
Tim is bought a 450, getting rid of the big truck. Wow.
Okay. Well, you went the wrong way.
See, he wants a big truck. So we'll talk, Tim. We'll talk about why you made that choice, because he wants a big truck. He keeps trying to talk me into it. And Kenny's right there with him.
It's coming up soon.
Yes, Route 66 in 2026. Yes, Robert.
Well, that was a secret.
He just said it.
Maybe. We're still working out the details. Since he said it, I'll go ahead.
Pink says, let's do Alaska. So
Alaska, our campers aren't going to handle it.
I want to do Alaska, but I keep hearing so much about the bad roads in Alaska and how hard it is on the trucks and the trailers. And so that's kind of a scary thing.
Thanks.
Yes, Tyler, we are building the right kind of RV community because our little village is amazing. And we're glad that you joined in.
So this is where
I think I said this before. That's why I'm saying it. Just being a decent human being.
This is where we need y'all's help. Tyler, more and more people you see out there, let them know about us, let them know what we do. And we can build this bigger and bigger and bigger. And our goal is, and this is another thing I want to try to do, and I hope nobody ever breaks down, but I want people to be able to get on one of our pages and say, hey, I'm on Route 4 in Florida, and I need help.
I've got this. Who can help me?
And we can get on there and say, hey, if anybody's here, please help them. Because everybody has different tools and different things on their trucks. Let's get the guy off the road.
And then deal with the problem. But let's get him safe, get his family off the road.
So that's what FindUsCamping's about. That's why I want to build this bigger and stronger. I'm working with more companies outside of the RV world to see if we can promote things and get stronger out there. So my goal is, like I said, for this person and that person to meet each other and become great friends on the road, and you guys go. Or if there's an issue, there's a problem on the road, you can say, hey, can you post this on your social media? We need help, and we need it now, and we can get you help. So that's who it's all about.
Ben, you can absolutely join us when you retire. When's that going to be? Everybody says I should get a puppy.
Okay,
and
we're going to keep going.
And we should go to Alaska.
Yes, I want to go to Alaska.
John says Maine's better than Alaska.
I want to go to Alaska.
I've never been to either.
But I heard that the bugs are terrible in Alaska, so we'll have to see. But I want to go to Alaska. I want to see it, but I've been watching a lot of videos.
John Kenny says he's in for 66.
John Kenny.
Yes, and if you ever break down anywhere near Kenny Collins, can we just say, just call Kenny? Because Kenny has every tool imaginable to man. He has more tools in his truck than most people have in a garage. And yes, Hank, you should buy an RV and just come hang out with us once in a while.
We can do great content. I need your help.
Hmm.
But if you, Hank, if you can, if you can level some of that stuff, and I get some of these RVers in there, Gina might let you buy one, and you can hit the road with us and see some, because you'll see an awesome community out there. So get that place level so I can get some campers in there.
Can you talk about the 24 travel plans for FindUsCamping? Okay, so Pete, all you need is a crescent wrench.
Yes, crescent wrench and a little bit of starter or starting fluid, but you need Wiley there. If you don't have Wiley, Hank, you can't get anything started. It's not you.
We all need a Wiley.
It's not you guys got to
all
watch
need a
Hamiltonville
Wiley.
Farm
Yes.
because it's not Hank, it's Wiley that
Wiley.
starts everything. But anyway, we'll go like that.
Okay, so in a nutshell, I'll give you the plans, and then I will also say if you go to our website, it'll kind of show like the gist of what I'm going to go over. Our year, we're in Florida right now. Not FindUsCamping travel plans, but we have a tournament to bowl in Las Vegas in March. So we will be back to Virginia to leave the RV to go to Vegas for a tournament and back.
Love you, John Kenny.
And then after that,
no puppy, no Alaska.
Right? After that.
No, I thought it meant no puppy and no Alaska. I think he means if I don't get you a puppy, we don't go to Alaska.
There you go.
I don't love you anymore, John. I'm coming 2 doors down and getting you, buddy. I know, but I have to do that.
After March, I don't really have a grand plan just yet, other than I've got to get my camper up to Indiana to have some stuff done. But our kickoff will be at Endless Caverns in, what's it called? Newmarket. It's near Harrisonburg in Virginia. Then we're kind of hanging out in Virginia for a minute. And then the beginning of June, we venture out west. We're going to do Harvest Host and campgrounds along the way, but we will have a camp out, an official camp out at the Sun Outdoors Yellowstone North. And I said the dates earlier, but
Derek just posted it.
Okay. Yeah. So we will be in Yellowstone at that campground. We're going to do a meetup. The max we can have is 25 RVs. So it'll be a small.
It's a minor camp.
Yeah. It's going to be, Jimmy calls it a minor, but I think it's just going to be, it's a more personal thing because there's only 25 RVs. Then we're going to travel around. We're going to do, of course, Yellowstone while we're there. We're going to go up and do Glacier. There's a group of 7 of us that will be making this trip, but anyone is welcome to join at the stops. We will do another minor camp out in Black Hills, South Dakota. So that's right near Mount Rushmore. I don't know why I can't come up with that today. So we're going to do a camp out there. Another one. It's going to be 25 is about it. Then we're going to come back down and land in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. That's going to be a major because we can have up to 100 RVs there. That will be the last week in July. So, and then
there's more.
And then
good night, Hank.
Usually we go to the Hershey RV Show, which would be the first weekend in September. So I'm kind of open in between that. Hershey, Pennsylvania for the RV show. And then the horse farm is our kind of fall event at the Harvest Host Sutler Post Clydesdale Farm in October. All these are on the website.
All the stuff's on the website.
But I just kind of want to give you a gist. And then after October, we don't have any plans. We usually try to get down towards the Keys or in that area for Thanksgiving. And then home to Virginia for Christmas, and then back down to Florida for the Tampa show. We have discussed, though, might be mixing it up a little bit. After Christmas, instead of headed down for the Tampa show next year, we may head west to go to the court site.
And that's what Shelly's just saying. We need to get a camp out at the court site.
So we want to do that. And Shelly, we know nothing about doing that. So I'm feeling like we should get together after Christmas next year, and you should help us get to where we need to go and direct us to the right places to go because we know nothing about quartzite. So that's it in a nutshell.
So that's what it is. And, RV life changes a lot, but the camp outs are going to be the camp out. The crawl is going to be the crawl, but there's things that change in between there when we get calls to go somewhere else. But
so I know the quartzite show, help me here, Shelly. I know the quartzite show is overlaps with Tampa, like Tampa starts and before it's over, quartzite starts, I believe. That's why we've never been to Quartzsite because we always come to Tampa. So the goal next year is to get out to Quartzsite for that show. So maybe we need to find a place out there and we could do some sort of meetup like right after the Quartzsite show or before the Quartzsite show or whatever. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. We've never done Quartzsite, so I'm kind of at a loss. So Shelly, you're going to have to, I'm all about doing that, but I'm going to need some help because I don't know anything about that area. Chesapeake and Moochdag. Oh, what? Like between what we got? April?
No,
Y'all should just come to camp. Y'all should come to Chesapeake and camp, Ben.
Cattywampus, you're just talking about discussing going west. Why don't you just go with us? You could have went with us and don't have to worry about it.
Well, they're going to go west too.
I know, they just go with us. Sure.
Well, they will. They do Christmas. Do y'all always do Christmas with your family in Northern Virginia? Or was that just a this year thing? Because we could all go from there. We could crawl our way out there. We could do it.
Oh, good with Quartzsite. Hell, we're already getting people for Quartzsite, so.
Okay, good. Well, we'll see y'all in Tampa too. John and Donna. Y'all gonna be at the show every day, right? I feel like they are. Can't remember if y'all are staying there or not. Sorry, my brain's a little,
All the time.
Okay, D'Angelo should go with Quartzsite. I know you live in Chesapeake, Ben.
We will see.
But we could camp at they have retail sites at Thousand Trails, right? Y'all could come. Is that close enough that you can maybe still work and we could camp? Or we'll just come to your place in Boondock, whatever. Easy to get along with.
Look, Doughboy's back again. What's he saying?
No. Was it you that told us about that magic circle there, Brian? I remember somebody talking about that magic circle when we were at the rally, right? Is that what you're talking about? I bet. Do you remember that story? Where the people were like, it was like a nudist area. Like if you got past this, you were into that.
Oh yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
If that's what you're talking about, I'm sure you'll like to go there.
Tim and Colleen are in for Quartzsite. Oh, it's a caravan after Christmas. It's a little mini crawl in preparation for the big crawl.
Mini, you already got 5 or 6 people, so it's going to be bigger than a mini. You don't want more than 5 or 6 people on a crawl going out.
Good night. It's Orange Truck.
All right, Orange Truck.
Still don't remember your name. I hope you come to Tampa and you can tell me your name again because for the life of me, I know I asked and I still don't remember.
Orange Truck.
I only had one drink that night. I can't even blame it on
Orange Truck is our code name.
That's okay. Orange Ram. That's okay. I know who he is when I see him.
Liberty wants to go to Quartzsite too, so. Well, we're not going to hold you guys up here.
We're not going to use generators on Liberty.
What's he say?
He said Quartzsite, let's go, but generators are for amateur boondockers. You know our rig gets hot. It's darker than yours.
We proved that. So, all right. So
Cheatham Annex. I've never been there.
We're going to get off here now so you guys can go to bed. We have a lot to do tomorrow. We actually have we're participating in a podcast tomorrow. So once I get that done, we'll link that on our Facebook so you guys can listen to the podcast. That's going to be with RV Life podcast. So we're always in the middle of everything.
With
so
Dan and Patty. Dan and
Patty. So we're all over the place. So but yeah, we want to see more pictures. So if you guys have Endless Caverns pictures or the horse farm pictures.
If you've been to any of the campouts, please go to those Facebook pages and post your pictures.
We need to get those moving again so people can see them. So if you guys can post and move those up, and we have the other 4 campout Facebook pages on there too. We need to start getting those moving. So please, you guys done a great job helping us get to that 10,000. And yes, we appreciate you guys. And we need your help
I shouldn't say that.
We need your help to start growing these caravans and these campouts. So we want everybody to bring a friend. And let
if
that
you know anybody out west, Minnesota, and even further, that wants to come to one of those campouts out there and maybe wants to come with you if you're coming, Brian, that'd be a great opportunity to add some extra people to it.
All right. So Shelly
and Tina. We just keep saying Brian and Tina. I'm sorry.
Shelly says she can arrange and have a blast out in Quartzsite. So we might just let her take care of all that part of it.
All right.
What's John saying down there? I can't read it.
Good night. Great show. We'll be at the New Jersey show next week. Oh, okay.
And in 2 weeks we'll be
cold up there, right?
Ooh, look where we'll be. we'll be coming from a special place in 2 weeks.
We might be in the Keys in 2 weeks. You never know where you'll find us.
All right, guys. It was great talking to you guys again. And we will see you in 2 weeks. So make sure you please share this with everybody and get more and more people on. We did great this time. We had quite a bit of people on here, a lot of new people. So thanks for coming by. If you're going to be in Tampa, we'll see you in Tampa. And
we will not make the Richmond show, Ben Preister.
Yeah, we won't make it. And until then, we'll see you guys later.
Until the next time you find us camping. Safe travels, y'all.
Oops, wrong button.
Good night.
Good night.